While getting ready for their annual technology fair Thursday, a homegrown tech company known for its cloud services is expanding their national footprint. Brandon Artilles takes us inside Venture Technologies in this week's Business Matters.
Talk about security. Tucked inside the Mississippi E-Center, a password isn't enough to get you in. There's also a fingerprint scan just for good measure. Only a handful of Venture Technologies engineers have access to this room.
Our data center, which was the first and still the only really commercial enterprise-class data center in the state.
Even Gibbert has limited access. Rows and rows of machines that, amongst other things, houses their VT cloud, responsible for securely storing data for thousands of customers for about every industry you can think of.
State agencies and school districts and universities on the public sector side. We have a number of private sector customers as well. Healthcare institutions, financial institutions.
VT's list of customers is not the only thing growing. With offices in Ridgeland, Alabama, and Tennessee, Gibbert says the company he and Norman Catul started in 1986 is expanding.
We've recently launched an operation in Austin, and we're ramping up with staff in that area right now.
The CEO says that expansion is complemented by an aggressive acquisition strategy, an ambitious game plan given economic uncertainties that plague other industries.
Seems like the demand for IT does not slow down even when there's a downturn in the economy, because much of what we do is a way to offset that downturn.
That's not just good news for Venture, but IT professionals. And with 104 people already on VT's payroll, Gibbert says the IT industry needs as much talent as it can get.
We're constantly looking for good people. This is an industry where the demand for talent greatly exceeds the supply.
In Jackson, I'm Brandon Artilles for Business Matters.
And here's an interesting note. The data center, which has all those storage devices running constantly, well, the machines get pretty hot. Gibbert says their cooling bill is about $20 grand a month.